Nope. Better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Cole Hamels is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
And here's Jose Peraza. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Votto, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground for Descalso at second. He'll go to Byers at second for the force, and that ends the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Alex Wood gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Puig coming on. He's there and records the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 10 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Javier Baez.
Batting fourth. The shortstop.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 6 home runs, and 32 driven in. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. This is line to left. Puig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box, Cole Hamels, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. And that brings up Scott Schebler as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Stepping in now, number 23, and he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Schebler leads off first with one away. That's popped up. Schwarber on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1.
0-1.
First and second now, one man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he is in there. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Wood.
Bases full now following the error. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Alex Wood. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Yasiel.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with 3 men on. Popped up. Descalso is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez right there. And no chance for Bono there. It's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
In the air to left. Puig comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Ready now, David Bodie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. High in the air out toward shallow right. Schebler moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred. Bryant.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. 34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Wood sets. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Javier Baez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. Bryant is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Looped out toward third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Contreras possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Contreras, playing here in his age 26 season, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing.
Well, he has some trouble with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Joey Votto, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 1. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bodie has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 23.
Now at the plate, number 23. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On the season, number 23 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Now
thank you, Heidi. Zach Duke is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's set. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The right fielder, number 13, David Bodie.
At the plate, David Bodie, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the pad.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, 2 hits and 2 trips for the spring. Lays off 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to third. Suarez has it, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up.
Baseman, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Duke.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Duke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Baez on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. On and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball
Now
all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bad head out.
Wilson Contreras is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Iglesias to his left. He's there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, Jose Peraza. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And now the Cubs pitcher, Paul Hamels. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Iglesias is up with it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Albert Almora comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, Hero, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Almora leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez comes up with it, and there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugenio Suarez due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Standing in, Scott Schebler. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. The sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Now to the plate, number 23. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail big. It's 9-1. Jared Hughes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Smoke toward third. Goes in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hughes, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Catcher,
here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they still hold a commanding. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Chopper to short. Baez is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next to Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Descalso ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jared Hughes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing, and he pops him up, and Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Into the box, Daniel Descalso. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Paul Hamels. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Up high in the air. Suarez shading to his right, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they... So to the plate, Yasiel Puig. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Settling in now, Albert Almora, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's just 2 for 9. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Schebler moving forward. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. Now a long throw to third. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is taken. That's ball 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit high and deep to right center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Rizzo.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler is over. And that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run. Now at the plate, Schebler starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 23.
Stepping up now, number 23. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batter, second
Striding in, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact,
and he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Alex Wood only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.